Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, lived a little boy named Leo. Leo was known for his kind heart and boundless curiosity. However, there was one thing that scared him more than anything else: the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods stood at the edge of the village, dark and mysterious. It was said that the trees whispered secrets to each other, and strange shadows danced between the trunks at night. The villagers often warned their children not to go near the woods after dark, for it was believed that a great beast lived there, one that fed on fear. Leo, like all the other children, had heard the stories. But what set Leo apart was that he didn't just hear the whispers. He imagined them growing louder, calling his name, tempting him to venture into the dark forest. The very thought of those woods filled him with dread. One day, as Leo was playing near the edge of the village, he saw a small, frightened bird fluttering about. Its wing was hurt, and it couldn't fly. The bird was just a few steps away from the entrance to the Whispering Woods. Leo's heart pounded. He knew he had to help the bird, but it meant going closer to the woods than he ever had before. For a moment, Leo stood frozen. What if the stories were true? What if the beast came for him? But then, he looked at the tiny bird, trembling and helpless. "If I don't help, it might not survive," Leo whispered to himself. Gathering all his courage, he took a deep breath and stepped forward. As he moved closer to the woods, the whispers seemed to grow louder, but Leo kept his focus on the bird. He reached down, gently cradling the bird in his hands. It chirped softly, as if thanking him. Leo felt a warmth in his chest, a strength he hadn't known before. The whispers were still there, but now they sounded less frightening. Leo quickly but carefully retreated from the edge of the woods, carrying the bird to the safety of his home. He bandaged its wing and gave it some seeds to eat. Over the next few days, the bird grew stronger, and Leo felt proud of himself for having faced his fear. One evening, as Leo sat by his window, watching the sunset, the bird flew to his shoulder. It chirped happily, its wing fully healed. Leo smiled, realizing that the Whispering Woods weren't so scary after all. They were just trees, full of secrets waiting to be discovered. From that day on, whenever Leo felt afraid, he remembered how he had faced the Whispering Woods to save a tiny bird. And with that memory, he found the courage to face any fear that came his way. And so, Leo learned that courage isn't about not being afraid. It's about taking that first step, even when you are.